couple disappears after entering a forbidden forest in Texas. 2 weeks later, the boy's pregnant sister, Piper, storms into a police station demanding answers. But the officer gives her a chilling warning. Anyone who enters that forest never comes back. Out of fear, even the police refuse to go inside. Angry, grieving, and desperate, Piper makes a reckless decision. She enters the forest herself, with her husband Cody and 2 friends. To avoid getting lost, they carve marks into the trees as they walk deeper into the woods. Hours pass. Night falls. Exhausted, they set up camp and split tasks. While gathering firewood, one of the girls suddenly realizes her companion is gone. Then, a shadow moves through the bushes. At first, she thinks it's a prank. She's wrong. That night, strange sounds echo through the trees. One of the men steps outside to investigate and freezes. Standing before him is a witch, cloaked in black. Before he can scream, she strikes, fast and brutal, ending his life instantly. When the others rush out, they find his body lying lifeless on the ground. Running blindly into the forest at night would be suicide, so they cling together and wait for morning. At dawn, they pack up and try to escape, only to realize something is horribly wrong. No matter how far they walk, they keep ending up at the same spot. The forest is looping them back. The markings on the trees confirm it. They're trapped. Then they notice something even worse. The body of their dead friend, which had been hanging from a tree, is now gone. Fear turns into panic. Accusations explode. Tempers break. One of the girls storms toward a nearby pond, splashing water on her face, and suddenly the water turns blood red. She screams. In the distance, the witch appears again. As a friend pulls her away, a sharp branch tears through her arm, ripping flesh open. Piper quickly wraps the wound, but the girl insists whatever touched her wasn't human. The next morning, they follow a path near the pond, hoping it leads out. Instead, they discover worms crawling inside the wound. They clean it as best they can, but terror has fully taken hold. Soon, a foul smell fills the air. They push through the bushes and find a body. It's Tash, Piper's sister-in-law. Her phone is still recording. The last video shows Piper's brother being attacked, but never reveals by what. Piper collapses in grief. Then suddenly, Mallory freezes, staring into the sky. An unseen force lifts her into the air. She screams and vanishes. Now only Piper and Cody remain. Running in desperation, they stumble upon an old wooden cabin and hide inside for the night. But at midnight, Cody wakes up to see strange symbols carving themselves into the walls. These aren't random markings. This place is a ritual site. Before they can escape, the cabin shakes violently. Cody is seized by an invisible force, struggling to breathe. They flee into the darkness and hear it. A woman's laughter. The witch appears behind Piper, but doesn't attack. She simply vanishes. At dawn, they find an abandoned van and an old man inside, barely alive, covered in scars. A radio nearby only emits disturbing static. The old man silently points to a gun. Understanding his pain, Cody places it in his hand and steps away. But something is wrong with Piper. She's in constant pain. Cody goes alone to search for water and finally finds a dry riverbed. But the moment he steps forward, he slips. A sharp, horn-shaped branch pierces straight through his leg. He can't move. The witch appears again, but this time, she doesn't chase Piper. She lets her wander, alone. Then the pain in Piper's stomach becomes unbearable. The witch finally stands before her, and instead of killing her, performs dark magic. Why? Because of the child inside her. The truth is revealed. In 1865, a woman named Selena lived in this forest. Beautiful, desired, married to an older poet, but she could never have children. After repeated losses, desperation drove her to black magic. Her hunger for motherhood twisted her soul until she began taking humans. When the villagers discovered the truth, they hanged her from a tree. But her spirit never died. She became the witch, and the forest became her hunting ground. In the end, Piper escapes the forest alive, but the witch spared her for a reason. The final revelation is chilling. The witch has passed herself on. Piper and her unborn child are now the next vessel, and the curse continues. The film ends with a haunting question. If a woman is valued only for her ability to bear children, was she ever truly seen as human? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share to see more.